So make your own T-shirt and take a picture, a photo, and post it on our VETONAIR page or post it on your social media. Now, for those of you who know us, we have our usual message in a bottle. One of our first message on a bottle was talking about a colleague of ours who organized 2 vans with veterinary supplies to bring those supplies to Poland and to help the Ukrainian people at the border with Poland and also the animals. This colleague is a vet, and he works in the UK. In particular, he works at Vale Vets in Dursley, and his name is Jakub Trojanowski. I would like to ask Paolo to post if Paolo can share the message in a bottle with the story of Jakub. So Jakub Trojanowski was concerned how he could have helped people in Ukraine and pets in Ukraine, and therefore he just, as I mentioned, he just organized 2 large vans and he brought supplies to Poland. And here we see so some pictures of what he did. He was not alone in this initiative because he was helped by other vets working close to the surgery where he works. But today we have a surprise for you because we have tried to contact Jakub, and Jakub has kindly accepted to be our guest, so we can so that we can ask him directly how was his initiative, how he managed to do this, I would say, heroic thing that he has done. So Jakub is a real hero. He's not a hero of the comics. He's a human being, and he's a hero. So let's see. Jakub, are you with us?
Yes, hello. Hello.
Oh, there you are. Hi, Jakub. Thank you for being with us. How are you, Jakub?
Yes, thank you for inviting me, Vroel. Yes, you wanted to ask about how it all started, I guess.
Yes, we wanted to know how are you, how the idea to do what you have done, where it originated from, and then how you managed to organize everything, because it's really actually a big effort what you have done, and I'm very grateful. So thank you for. I think I can speak for everyone. So it's simply great what you have done.
Thank you for saying that. Well, we've originally, I'm Polish, and we tend to go on holidays, spend holidays in Poland, and so it so happened that our holiday was finishing around the time where the Ukrainian conflict has started, and we witnessed the refugees. And after returning here to UK, it just seemed like we needed to do a little bit more than just donating money. And we quickly realized, me and my wife, that we knew people there on the ground, that actually are helping, and they just physically need certain items. And that's how it started. And initially just wanted to go in my car and with a little trailer behind. And people have been so kind, donated so much, that ended up being 2 vans.
Fantastic. And how was the journey through Europe? How long did it take?
It wasn't that long, really. The vans had humanitarian aid sign on it, so we had quite a lot of green light and kind of passing the queues on borders, and everybody was very kind. It helped a lot. We also did see a lot of convoys from Switzerland, Germany, There was one from France, and there's quite a few vehicles going in the direction of Ukraine. So the journey took a little bit over 24 hours each way, which wasn't too bad, I guess.
And did you do it in one go, or did you?
Well, we did have to stop because all this packing and preparing was was quite exhausting. The build up to the journey was very intensive, so we had to take a little bit of rest.
Okay, and then when you arrived there, what did you see? How was the
Yeah,
situation?
so we went to two places. One place was purely the humanitarian aid, and that place was quite busy. It's in a little place called Cheshanov, which is practically walking distance from the border. And it's like a hub where people drop off things, and things are being repacked, relabeled, and then taken to the border or across the border to Ukraine. Certainly very very busy place, very busy people, but honestly very well organized. The other place was just veterinarian help, and that is a center in Przemyśl, which is also a town just 30 kilometers away from border. They have been involved in helping people fleeing the Ukraine, looking at the animals, vaccinating against rabies and things like that, but also helping some of the animal shelters across the border, in Lviv, or even further. So yeah, they've obviously happily taken the donations, and we stay in touch.
Amazing. And Jacob, do you think, was this just a one-off initiative, or are you thinking to repeat it in the future or do something different?
Well, I've certainly considered doing a little bit more. However, what they need the most now, I think, is actually money and human power, because there's a lot of donations that have already arrived. I feel like from what they're saying to me, the donations are there. It's mainly humans and money for petrol, for example, diesel. That's quite a big expense to keep things running across the border.
Okay, I think, would you like to make an appeal? Do you want to say something to the people on the other side of the camera?
Well,
Excuse me.
using the opportunity, I really want to say that it would be worth keeping our eye on the situation, because when a few weeks or months down the line, when the media will start shifting towards perhaps a different political situation somewhere else in the world, my worry is that Ukraine can get a little bit forgotten, maybe, and therefore I would say, for those who really want to help, let's just sit tight and get ready for further help that will be needed in the coming weeks and months.
Thank you, Jacob. Sorry, but I had like a crisis of coughing. I had to drink something. Sorry about that. So I think what you have done is really amazing, and I wish that there was someone else that could organize something so spectacular what you have already done. And I would like also to thank, in the name of all the veterinarians, to thank all the people that have helped you. Thank you, your wife, everyone that has helped you.
Yeah, there's certainly a lot of people, and I really appreciate it. I wouldn't be able to do it myself, especially my colleagues from work. They've been absolutely amazing. Thank you very much.
So, Jacob, do you think you will want to stay with us and follow the webinar of our next
Absolutely.
guest? So you're very welcome, and feel free to contact us. And I'm pretty sure we will stay in contact in the future, because this initiative and this situation, which is horrible, but I'm realizing it's really creating new connections and new friendships. So we are getting united all together to help people in difficulties. And I wish, obviously, the war is not the best situation to create new friendships, but at least there is a little of positive, so that we are coming all together to help, and I think this is great.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, thank you, Jakob, and I see you soon. I'll speak to you soon.